chocolate. Hang on, I'm peeking. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Anyway, commencing bit again. Chocolate! Did you say chocolate? Yes, I did in fact say chocolate winter. I was going to do some, What? What are you selling? Chocolate! Anyway, I was going to do something different, today. I was going to do some breaded tofu. And then I said, you know what? Screw it. I've eaten enough protein today, and I haven't eaten enough chocolate. I have eaten a lot of chocolate this past week, actually, but I could always use more chocolate. There's nothing wrong with more chocolate, you know? There is no health problem whatsoever that is caused by eating too much chocolate. Definitely not. So, you know, why not add a little bit more? I'm just saying. Anyway. Hello, even. I hope all of you in chat have had a good week so far. I've had it quite interesting. As I've mentioned, I've eaten quite a lot of chocolate because I have this some cocoa powder in my pantry that I'm trying to get rid of, and I realized that you can add cocoa powder to yogurt and it'll make it taste like chocolate. So that's what I did. I added cocoa powder to yogurt and now it tasted like chocolate yogurt. And I was like, wow, this is a revelation, right? What will I do next? And then, for my next magic trick, I added cocoa powder to oat milk, and it turned it into chocolate oat milk. And I was like, wow, this is revolutionary. Clearly, I'm the first person to think of this, right? So I'm just like, wow, what am I gonna do next? And that's where I came up with the idea for today's stream. Chocolate and pancake batter. This is gonna revolutionize food, okay? This is gonna revolutionize food. I just know it. Also, yeah, I'm first hitting. Because, like, I figured I might as well. This is, I'll do it as long as I can. You know, the thing about being in first hitting is that I get hot real easily, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Choco pancake? Yeah, chocolate pancake. So what I'm gonna be doing is to make these pancakes chocolatey, I'm gonna be adding cocoa powder to them and to the batter. I'm also going to be adding chocolate chips, but I think I'm gonna add the chocolate chips at the end. Like, you can mix chocolate chips into the batter, or you can add them at the end. And I think I'm gonna add them at the end. Right? So they're topped with chocolate chips. I think that's a good idea. Now, and for the record, when I say pancakes, I want to emphasize I mean sheet pan pancakes for this. Right? If you've watched my previous streams, you know that I have made pancakes before in a sheet pan. Because, quite frankly, I hate the process of pouring it into a pan and then flipping it. I know that's why they're called pancakes. But like, I don't like that. It usually just ends up being undercooked in the middle for me. So to make things easier and to ensure that I do not have to stand for a while, I will instead be pouring the batter into a sheet pan lined with parchment paper. As I have done for previous pancakes on this channel. So, hi Rye, how are you doing? Having dinner? See you later. Okay, enjoy your dinner, Rye. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for popping on in. Yeah. But yeah. Chocolate pancakes, okay? Chocolate chic pan pancakes. It's what I'm craving, okay? I have to satisfy that craving. A little bit, you know? Maybe not all the time. I mean, listen, I'm 290 pounds, okay? I did not get this way, you know, by being smart about the foods I eat. You know, I'll satisfy the chocolate craving now, okay? Maybe some other times too, but now. I'm just saying, you know? Hey, if I, you know, at least I'll be happy, right? Yeah, 290 pounds, but you know, I'm gonna be happy and full of chocolate. And really, isn't that like a fine trade-off? Isn't that just okay? Not even a trade-off. Isn't it just fine? I don't know. I think it's fine. Anyway. Let's get to that before my pursuit. Before I overheat. Oh, by the way, I don't have headphones on right now. So if there's like a follow or or raid or something like that, I'm not gonna see it right away because like hell, I'm not even really gonna see chat messages right away because this I have to see through the fursuit first, and that's you know if you are fursuited, you know how seeing and fursuits go. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything wrong with the music, let me know too, because like again, I can't hear it. Thank you for the shout out to Winter Warburton. I do remember fudge ripple pancakes coming up in a book when I was a kid. Not the book you'd expect. Do I want to ask, Winter? Do I want to ask? I'm not sure I want to know. Heavy people need to eat too? True. True. So real. So real. Anyway, I'm going to be making pancakes differently than I did last time on this channel. Last time on this channel, I made my own pancake batter. I will not be doing that this time. I will be using this all-purpose baking mix, which is basically just enriched flour and some other ingredients like baking soda. Or no, there's baking powder in here, I think. Yeah, it's baking, I think it's baking powder. I'm actually gonna, I normally would put the camera right there, but I think I'm gonna put the camera right here this time, because then you can actually see my fursuit. You know what I'm saying? And isn't that part of the reason why, that's the reason why I put it on, so y'all could see it. Yeah? It was called The Plant That Ate Our Dirty Socks, and it was a set of code words. That sounds vaguely familiar, but like I don't know why. It just sounds vaguely familiar. I remember a lot of plant books when I was a kid. I remember reading a book when I was like in elementary about this like boy that turned into a plant. It was I don't want to use the word TF, but yeah, the boy did kind of TF into a plant. And I forgot why. I know at the end he TF'd back to human. But it was like my favorite book for like a week. It was like my favorite book for like a week, and I don't even remember what it's called. I have an idea of the cover in my head. And I have no idea what it's called though, but I could just see the cover in my head. I could just see it. Anyway, so we've got the baking mix. We got cocoa powder. Instead of eggs, this recipe calls for eggs. Instead of eggs, I'll be using some egg replacer. This is just made of like starches. Yeah, potato starch, tapioca flour, baking soda, psyllium husk. Okay. What here? And I'm just in the fridge right now. I'll be using some oat milk for the milk. Okay. Alright, so the recipe on the back of this box starts with, it says 2 cups of baking mix. I'm gonna double the recipe, so we're gonna get 4 cups. Wait, do I have 4 cups? This is, I have no idea if I have 4 cups or not. Time to find out. This is half a cup. Let's see. Okay, well, we got half a cup. Got... Alright, was there something at the bottom of this? I swear I saw something at the bottom of that. And I'm gonna shit if there's actually something there. Okay, so we got 1 cup. Yeah, I think we probably only have 2 cups. Alright, so I guess this recipe's not being doubled. This recipe will have to be singled. That's not... what... That's not the word. The recipe is gonna have to... We're gonna have to follow the... We're gonna have to use the standard amount for the recipe. Yep. 2 cups. Hot damn. Oh well. At least the baking mix has been vanquished. We are done with the baking mix. There's nothing left here. Okay. 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 Now, what do I usually do next? Oh, I should probably take out the recipes on the back of the box. Okay. Preheat 370. I should have preheated the oven. Damn it. Hang on. 375. Oven is going to preheat. And what do I add next? stir all ingredients in mixing bowl. So 2 cups, 1 cup of milk. All right. So that means 2 half cups, of course. Whoop. All right, get that milk back in the fridge. So we'll do our egg replacer. It's 1 for 1 egg, and I think we only need 1 egg. Yeah, no, we need 2 eggs. Okay. So 1 egg is 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of water. So 2 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of water. Okay. I got it. This is a teaspoon. Where's my tablespoon? Or tablespoon. Teaspoon. That's like 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon. Alright. Yeah, what's your favorite kind of chocolate? You like milk, dark, nice sweet? I like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is my favorite. I have a... So, sometimes, and this is true, when I see those bars of 100% cacao chocolate, I actually eat them. Like, I don't use them for baking or anything like that. I just flat out eat them. Because I think they're tasty. Okay. I'm just mixing the water into the egg replacer. Oh, I can barely see what's going on. Oh my god, I think it's mixing in. I think it's mixing. If I remember the instructions correctly, it's mix until there's no lumps, but I don't know. Oh, this is a mess. This is like I see it's spilling over. It's spilling over the cup. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Leave it there. Dark? Yeah, dark is good. Dark is the best kind of chocolate. Okay. You do you. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just... I just love it. 100% cacao is just... I think it's just fun to me. It's... Where did I put the cocoa powder? There's the cocoa powder. It's just fun. It's just fun to me. I'm gonna be adding in... Where's my tablespoon? Oh, it's probably in the dishes. Probably in the dishes somewhere. Yeah, I'll just use this big spoon. Get one heaping tablespoon in there. And like I said, I'll add the chocolate chips on in the end. I guess I can put this in now. Think. Oh. My God. And then I'll just mix this together. I'll admit, I'm kind of scared of that you could see this right here. This is what we're mixing. I admit, I'm a little scared of not mixing it well enough because I can't see in first. If it ever becomes, here's what I think. If it ever becomes too much, I'm just gonna take the shit off. Getting an arm workout with this. Arm workout. A head workout. Oh, the batter's a little lumpy. Ah, shit. The batter was kind of lumpy, though, last time I made this. And it kind of worked out, so... I don't know. It's not bad. I don't think it's that bad. Looks kind of nice. Maybe. Yeah, I guess looking at it more is a little nice. Ah! I'm just trying to incorporate the flour. I see some bits that aren't incorporated. Oh. In there. Okay. Okay. All right. And we get we got some parchment paper. And line our sheet with it. I don't know if I need to do this, but I am going to do it. I don't think I need to, but I'm going to. I'm just gonna line it with a little oil. Just for safekeeping. We'll get the parchment. Put the oil around a bit. Come on. God. Yeah, this is exactly where I want fursuit vision, you know? You know, part of the reason why I decided to do this recipe in fursuit was because I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. I've done this before. I can do this in fursuit. This is going to be piece of cake. Where did I put the... I put the mix here. Okay. Okay, honest question. Does that look incorporated enough? Like, well mixed together? I think it does. I think it kind of does, right? It's a little lumpy, but like besides that, I think the batter is as good as they're gonna get it. I don't know if I want to mix it more because like, then you over mix it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's kind of fine, I think. It's as good as they're gonna get, maybe. Okay. I am about to break the magic in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, my apologies. I am terrible with the heat. I am terrible with the heat. This was gonna happen eventually. Whew. Oh no. What, City? Oh no. I just beheaded myself on stream, that's all. I just beheaded myself on stream. It's not that big of a deal. Is the heat stroking you? Hello? Hello, City? What do you mean is the heat stroking me? Hello? Also, welcome in, City. I hope you're doing well. What? Hang on, I'll be right back. Just grabbing my headphones. Stroking your forehead? Head? Yeah. Yeah. The heat is really stroking my my head right now. This is my hand. This is a metaphorical representation of the heat stroking my head. It's really hard strokes on my head. I didn't think you'd see me stroking my head on stream, did you? Anyway. Hope you got some cool stuff for it. I will. I'm just gonna let this. Sorry, y'all. I can't move the camera over here right now. I gotta. I am going to let. I'm just gonna open up my first. So what I do is, I open up the bottom of the fursuit and just keep it exposed to the elements so that like all the sweat evaporates out of it. Hi. Hi. Okay. Now that fursuiting time is over, I could move it over here. Yeah, that's about half an hour of fursuit. Yeah, that's usually how long I last. I don't last very long when it comes to fursuits. Anyway. Chad, how concerning is this pancake batter? I'm actually getting a good look at it right now. And it's like not bad. I don't think it's that bad. Like it could be... It's lumpy, but like I don't think I should mix it more because it's just gonna become overmixed then. It's a weird thing to have to deal with. Like, I mean, look, I'll just cook it, okay? It's going. The oven is preheating. It's done preheating. I just heard the beeping. It's like, what's the worst that can happen, right? You get a weird baked good. You know what I should have fucking added? I should have added. Hold on. I should have added sugar. I added all this cocoa powder. Now it's gonna be bitter. But I forgot to add sugar. Fuck! And it's mixed like hell already. Ah! Okay. You gotta remix, scoop it up and remix it? I guess, yeah. Ah, I'm gonna be making such a mess. I mean, yeah, it was gonna be a mess anyways, but like, this is gonna be even bigger a mess now. All right, I don't think you can see it. I'm pouring the batter off the parchment paper back into the bowl. As much as I can get off. I'm gonna have less pancakes than I initially wanted because, like, there's gonna be so much batter just sticking to the parchment paper and to the... Man. Shit. Shit. Is the scuff tag still on this stream? It should be. This is scuff stream. We had a moment of fursuiting fun and now we're back to scuff. Salvage operation. You need it, otherwise also it will also structurally fail. Well, shit. Okay. Oh shit, there's wet batter on the side of the... Fuck! I need paper towels. Why are paper towels wrapped in so much packaging? Okay. 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 Stay calm. Stay calm. It's just pancakes. I'm gonna survive. All right. Is it sugar? I added a tablespoon of Oh my god, the spoon is just in this right now. Hang on. Sorry you're late. It's okay, City. It's okay. This was, I don't think there was much you could do to save this. Anyway. Anyway, I add like a hefty tablespoon of cocoa powder, so I'm gonna add, I'll add like the same amount in sugar. Where is my tablespoon? It's gotta be somewhere in the drying rack. Gotta be. I found it! Oh god, it's stuck on the drying rack! I swear to god! Oh my god, it's stuck. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, if y'all can see this right now. There we go. No, yes, there, okay. Okay. Titty, in case you would like to know, for this pancake mix, we have a tablespoon of cocoa powder, 2 cups of pancake mix, God, I can't even remember right now. Hold on. No. We have a vegan egg replacer. We also have a oat milk. For the record, I have made that recipe before. I just didn't use cocoa powder. That's the only new thing I'm adding. The cocoa powder and sugar. That's the only new thing I'm adding. And that's like good as it's gonna get. Sorry I'm late. I could have been here sooner and didn't call and prove the recipe. It's okay, City. Mix well. Now the dried mix was not mixed with sugar. Okay. Hang on, City. You could be in call. Just give me 1 second. You risk getting gloopy spots? Oh, it's probably already gloopy, don't worry. When putting it in the oven, oh, gloopy when putting it in the oven. Yeah. To be fair, City, it's this recipe is also the way it is because I was making it in fursuit, and you know that was well, let's say I know why other furries are not making fursuit cooking videos anymore. Oh, also, City, I'm putting in chocolate chips. Not right now. I'm thinking of putting this in the pan and then topping it with chocolate chips. Fursuit cooking's fine. Fursuit baking is hard. I thought this was an easy enough recipe for fursuit baking. Because I was like, oh, I've made this recipe before. I can do it. And then it's like, no. Nope. Nature of baking requires a more chemical approach. Look, my approach to this right now is like what's the worst that can happen? Like the worst thing that can happen here is that I get a weird, strange, baked mess. Like that's otherwise cooked, but also like strange. And it's like you know, I'm thinking like, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. It's like, because it's gonna be cooked all the way through. Light just fucking flicker, or God. Yeah, light just flickered. That's like the ghosts. The ghosts that previously lived in this house are like warning me to to stop this shit right now. That's a sign from the apparition saying like, bro, your baking sucks shit. Please stop now. Smells weird too. Shit. I'll just... Maybe I could scoop this out with a spatula? Oh, thank God I at least turned the oven on. Remember, turn the oven on. If I forgot to turn the oven on, I would just cry. Okay, that's as much as I could scoop out. This is gonna be thin. Yeah, this is gonna be thin. Oh, this is gonna be so thin. Okay. Well, these are going to be some thin pancake cake things. Oh my God. Maybe I should have done this off stream. Maybe I should have done this off stream. Just maybe. I probably should have done this off stream. You are fine? Oh, thank you. Rubber plastic fab, you can mix and spread the batter evenly. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to, City. Like, are you referring to a bench scraper? Because I do have that. But I don't know if that will... Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. I'm just gonna... Alright. I'm calling it. There's no way this thing is rising in the oven. No way. No way. Let me wash my hands. Last time I made this recipe this way, it didn't rise. What I did the next time was I doubled the recipe and made it taller. Well, you know. Come on. Anyway. Zitty, I'm just gonna ask you this. I want to put chocolate chips on top of this. Please tell me now if I am fucking up if I am going to fuck up monstrously by doing this. Please reassure me, Zitty. They're really good smelling chocolate chips, admittedly. Like this thing's gonna go in 375 for 15 minutes. Sniffers? I'll take that as a yes. Alright. Here we go. Come on. This was not healthy to begin with, but like God, covering this thing in chocolate chips just made me realize like there is gonna be an insane amount of chocolate chips on this thing. Oh my God, I am getting my money's worth from these chocolate chips. Okay, I think that's enough chocolate chips. Here's some more so you can sniff up. Sneeze. Chocolate chips are human kibble. Chocolate chips are human kibble. That is lots? Yeah. The saving grace of this recipe / disaster is that there's an insane amount of chocolate in here. And like, so however this turns out, at least the chocolate will save it. Hopefully. Hopefully. I hope it tastes good. I hope so too. Say, hello, camera? Camera, hello? Hello? I'm gonna shit. Ah, fuck. Hang on. Okay, let me try moving to a different screen. Let's see if that makes the camera work again. Fuck! Y'all see this, right? Oh my God. Welcome in, Rye, with the vibing nudes. Unfortunately, my camera is fucked. Yeah, it's just not working. Hang on. Yummy camera feed. City, are you kidding me? Bruh. Okay. So I'm gonna, so full admission, my camera is just my iPhone. I'm gonna shut it off and turn it back on and see if it works. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing that, I'm actually gonna put the pancake chocolate mess thingy into the oven. It's gonna go in for 15 minutes. I love eating data. Oh my god. Typical new behavior, SMH. Okay, phone is restarting. It has restarted. Now let me try plugging it into the computer. Whew. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Okay, that worked. I'm still gonna move the camera down here and get some water and some rest, because I need it. You know what? No, I'm not getting rest now. I gotta do the dishes while I'm standing here, or else it's just never gonna be done. So I'll do that, and then I'll get some water and rest. Anyway, I hope that data was real tasty, City. I hope it was worth that interruption in, I hope it was worth the interruption in stream. You were saying about eating data before. Well, when the camera was going down, you were talking about eating data. I was making a joke. I was joking about the fact that you said that. I don't know. I'm just a jackal. What do I know? Cooking is basically my exercise now. And I'm sweating heavily like I would be if I were exercising for real. Basically just... This is how I stay active, is And I got dough all over my cloth. Shit. Well. Oh well. Probably getting it on my shirt too. No, it's not dough, it's batter. Okay. Two things left and then dishes are done for now. I can do this. It's just dishes. I may be the only rare type people actually love doing dishes. It calms me down. I don't like doing dishes, but like I've grown to accept it as part of my life, you know? I spend a lot of time trying to avoid doing dishes as much as possible, and it's like, yeah, you know, there's a reason why. After eating, I walk over and clean my plate right away. It depends on me. Sometimes I'm able to do that. Most times I don't. Like, most times I just... Especially after cooking my own meal, like, I'm just not in the mood for it. I have to like rest for like an hour or so, and then I finally can do dishes. Oh my god, this place smells like chocolate. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Okay. I'm a little hopeful now. I wish I had garbage disposal in my sink. Like I could just grind up little food particles as they go down the sink instead of having to carry over the strainer all the way to the garbage can. Cleaning dishes make my brain happy. Seeing unclean dishes make my brain not happy. See, that's true for me too, but seeing unclean dishes does not motivate me to do the dishes. It just makes me go, God, I have dishes to do. That sounds... There's fucking uncooked batter on my cutting board. Shit! Looking at unclean dishes does not make me, want to do the dishes. It makes me, go, ah, shit, that's another thing I gotta do. And then I just doom scroll for 3 hours. I'll clean the cutting board more properly later. Water. Ah, there's so much chocolate. I can smell the chocolate, my god. My god. Ah! Hence, I keep kitchen clean all the time. I get tired because there are 3 other people making mess in the kitchen without cleaning after themselves. That makes me annoyed. Ooh. Yeah, that's the struggle with roommates, I guess. Is trying to get them to get on your wavelength. I alone bring order to the kitchen. You are the noodle order. Right, noodle. I'm this already right now. City, you're the kitchen avatar. The cups are clean, so I can slip and slide on them. Exactly. See, that's a clean kitchen is a nuke-friendly kitchen, I suppose. Now, 5 minutes until they're done baking. I hope. Again, I smeared I put a lot of chocolate on that thing. It better taste good at least. City, what's your favorite type of chocolate? I asked Chad this earlier if they like darker milk chocolate, and I got a response from Winter dark chocolate. What about you, City? Or Rye? If you're still in chat, Rye. I prefer dark because I just kind of like the bitterness. You know what I'm saying? Like milk is good, but like. There's something just really nice about having a little bit of unpleasant bitterness. It makes the flavor more interesting, I think, than just kind of having a sugar rush of chocolate, you know? Maybe I'm just a pretentious little shit. I have not really met anyone who shares my kitchen views other than my mother who taught me that. Good for your mom. Good for your mom. She taught you well, City. Everything I've ever done in a kitchen, I've had to learn more or less on my own. I remember one time I was taught how to make pasta, and I think that's basically it. I don't remember really ever being taught how to do things in the kitchen. I just kind of had to figure out myself, you know? Most things. I vaguely remember being taught how to use a knife. But like, again, I don't really remember much, you know? Yeah, I can't really remember much else. I think I just learned how to do it on my own. pretty sure I learned how to do most of it on my own. I didn't realize I was still on camera. I was lifting up my shirt. Shit. I lifted up my shirt a little, City, and you could kind of see like my exposed belly a bit. Oh, yeah, oh. Like, I don't think it's like, is that bad? I don't know. I've just never done that before. I don't know. I think it's fine. I mean, it probably is fine. I can get away with it too. It's just like, I don't know. So, yeah, sea salt chocolate is nice. Sea salt's nice, caramel's nice, chocolate is nice. I agree on that, say. You didn't even realize it? Well, okay, you know what? I gotta get views somehow, so... Oh my god, no, I'm not even finishing that joke. I can't do that! I can no, I'm not finishing that joke, no. Oh! You silly. I try. Okay. Get this out of the oven. And let's get a toothpick in. Cat. The toothpick came out clean. Let's go. Okay. Let this sit for 5 minutes. I gotta show y'all. Can I? Oh, I don't know if I want to let it off the unplug it right now, but look. Chocolate. Chocolate. Set a 5-minute timer. Oh. Those chocolate chips did bake pretty well. And they're soft. Oh, they're so soft. Oh, they're so sweet too. Ooh. Lick? Licks in chat. Lick is in chat. You do like your toothpick testing? It's I mean, it's like the easiest way to test if something is done. And that's the way that I was taught how to do it, or at least that I typically just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the simple way of finding out if everything is cooked well or not. You know. So I do appreciate it. I remember last time I did that. Yeah, I'm sure as you get better at baking, you probably don't need to do it as much, but like, I still do it. I just like my toothpicks, you know what I'm saying? I guess I just like toothpicks. I was told it's good for cake bases. I don't know if it applies to different things. Well, you know what? I don't know if it applies to different things either, but you know, at least I know the batter's not raw in the middle, which is like one of the reasons why I make it in a sheet pan anyways. Like, when I tried making pancakes the regular way, it just usually ended up with undercooked batter in the middle, and plus you had to stand in front of stand in front of the stove for a while. I didn't want to do either of those things, you know. So oven. I just trust the process. That's great. I cannot trust the process just yet because I have no idea if I'm even doing the process well. Look at this. Look at this. Not my crotch. Don't look at my crotch. Sunset. That kind of nice. It's just kind of blue and orange, and you know. Come on. Come on. Come on, please stay. Please stay. It's where? Oh my God. No. I'm just gonna unplug this, see what happens. There we go. Is my okay audio is working. Right. Toothpick test essential for layer cakes where you need to cut the base into. If it sticks to anything at all, it'll make the cutting of the cake in 2 layers messy and it'll ruin it mostly. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, City. I'm just kind of... I just kind of want to eat right now. Where's my rack? There it is. It fix a blade or so when cutting the middle and leave it down in the cake. Okay. Makes sense. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Fuck me. Hang on. Thank you to everyone who puts up with me looking like an ass on stream. And acting like just stupid on stream. You sound out of it? Yeah, I am. I'm just tired. I'm just kind of tired. But I got it. Did I make you sad? No, you didn't make me sad, City. I tired myself out. You're good, City. I assure you, you're good. Anyway, let's get some cuts. Look at that chocolate on the knife. Just gonna cut this up a bit. Not gonna look pretty, but whatever. It'll look chocolatey. Ah, that's amazing. That tastes amazing. Woof? Woof woof. Oh, T-Sparkle, how are you doing? I've just made what were kind of supposed to be pancakes. Chocolate pancakes, but like they're I don't know how to describe it. It was supposed to be like sheet pan pancakes, but you know, pancakes. You can just call me Sparkle. You know, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm kind of out of it right now. I burnt myself out a bit making these pancakes, or cake pan, whatever the hell these things are. I just kind of want to eat right now. I'm not gonna lie. Usual soreness and tiredness. I'm sorry to hear that. Get some milk. And ooh, get like a centerpiece. Look at that. And look at all that chocolate. Ah. Alright. Well, Chad, I burnt myself out, but we like have a thing. We have a thing. A thing that's like edible. And you know what? That's good. Okay? I'll take that. It's honestly kind of amazing how much I really show by like how much I really just show how kind of low energy and sick of things I am on these streams. You get an emotional roller coaster with my streams. You get to watch me have really high moments and also crash and burn. And then pick myself back up and maybe crash and burn again. But you know what? There's only been one time in these streams history where I've made something inedible. Every other time, what I've made has at least been edible. And you know what? That's an achievement. I will accept that. We have 100 some odd grams here of chocolate pancake thingy. I will accept this. And you know what's great too is I still have a lot of pancake left over, so I can freeze this and then have this for like breakfast, you know? So I you know, although I don't know what's like freezing and then de-thawing chocolate chips like, I don't know. My point is like, it's gonna be all right. The conceit of this channel is that you watch someone learn how to cook while I'm learning how to cook. And you know, I go in an emotional roller coaster every time, but usually ends up all right. And I think that's the lesson. That's the moral of today's story, is that things usually end up all right. So I think we're fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Chocolate! Yes. I just stuffed my face with pizza? Hell yeah, Sparkle. Oh yeah, what kind of pizza? That sounds awesome. Hope the best for you. Oh, thank you, City. Accidental butter when doing whipped cream for cheesecake? Oh my god. Stuck together spaghetti into a half raw brick? Bruh. I can't even, wow. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna make something for stream and it's gonna be like a gigantic failure. I'm gonna look like an idiot. But you know what? We'll be able to laugh about it, right? At least I'll be able to laugh about about my cooking issues, so it's gonna be all right.
That's the. I learned that every other stream, but like it's probably gonna be all right. Let's try it. Okay, I'm glad I added the chocolate chips. I'm really glad I added the chocolate chips because like otherwise this doesn't have much of a chocolate taste. Let me just try some of it on its own. Yeah, like it tastes a bit chocolatey. Like a vague hint of chocolate. But like adding the chocolate chips, and the chocolate chips were like a last minute purchase too. I wasn't gonna have this originally, but like adding in all these chocolate chips was a great idea. That was excellent. Just plain cheese grater was in dishwasher, so I had to get creative. Use a thick-ass knife and chop the cheese by hand. Oof. That sounds like a pain. Yeah, I just can't imagine cutting the thin strips of cheese that needed for a pizza by hand. That just sounds like a lot of time. But hey, you know, at least, you know, the saying before, you made something edible out of it, so hey. That's the moral of today's story. Chat, the moral of today's story is that it'll all be okay. In the end, it'll all be okay. Strange other flavor in this. It might just be because it's cold or cooling down now. I swear there's like a strange other flavor here. I can't really pinpoint it. I think it's just because it's lukewarm chocolate. Good. I'm happy I did that. It looked kind of like a margarita pizza with all the gaps it had. Turned out okay, not the worst pizza I made. Hey, listen. That's better than I've done. I have yet to make a pizza. Like I know I can do it. I know how to make tomato sauce. I know I can just buy a pizza crust from the store. I even have like dairy-free cheese I could use because I'm still trying to reduce the amount of animal proteins I have. Partially for health reasons, partially for lifestyle reasons. So like I guess I could do, I mean I could do that. But that's an idea for another stream. But yeah, to be honest, if I didn't have this stream plan tonight, I would have just heated up a frozen pizza in the oven. And to be honest, that's lazy, but like it's not. It's like, or let me rephrase that. I admittedly was a bit low energy coming into this stream, and like putting the pizza in the oven would have been like I think I would have had enough energy to do it. But it's I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm kind of I am going to raid out pretty soon and take a break. I forgot where I was going with this, so what I'm gonna do is yeah, these are like lukewarm now. I'm gonna get these into a freezer bags. Carabine, thank you, City. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna get these into freezer bags. I'll have one more. The rest are going to freezer bags. And they're going to be, well, put in the freezer, obviously. Yeah, I think I can get like 3 of these in a bag at once. My freezer is... I have a lot of shit in my freezer. But like... I will steal them. You steal what? The shit in my freezer? Don't steal the shit in my freezer. Brr. That's my food. There's no pears in there, City. I know you're looking for pears. There's no pears in there. There's also no moss in there. It's actually amazing how, like, this is getting so messy, man. I'm not talking about soccer. So can I admit, I've never worked with melted chocolate before. This is the first time I've ever done that. So like, this is, I'm not, oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm not used to this level of mess. I have never done anything with melted chocolate before. Yes, this is the first time. This is the first time I've ever used chocolate chips in a recipe. And it's not even part of the original plan. I added it last minute. And Jesus, it got all over my scale. Shit. This is so messy. I have never used chocolate chips now that I think about it. Yeah, I have used only cocoa powder. Though, to be fair, that cocoa powder, when I started using cocoa powder, that was the first time I'd used chocolate in like any recipe. I mean, unless we're like talking about, I can't remember. Maybe like making an ice cream sundae, but like that was already with like pre-made, you know, ice cream. And then I was just adding sundae, you know, bits like chocolate, or maybe like chocolate syrup, you know, like chocolate syrup, add that to milk, get chocolate milk. I think that's the extent to how I used chocolate before, like, you know, I started streaming. Anyway. Alright.